This story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sierra, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. Quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter gives you a greater understanding of these magnificent animals and all that they represent.
Wait for us.
In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype
with your brother.
differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
My friends Keet, Ulises, and Orkid here are going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly located for grabbing a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It makes them feel like in that white oval eyelash, but that's actually just a visual distraction. They're really located in the darker areas, just in front of that white mouth. Camouflage for thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin, and this helps stabilize whales while they swim and regulates their body temperature. There is no bone or muscle in that fin, so sometimes you may stay hurt. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, and these help with steering and stopping. If you were to take an x-ray of those pectoral flippers, you'd see 5 bony digits, just like in our hands. And finally, the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Now, this is the killer whale's engine, propelling them to top speeds of 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as that speed goes. However, killer whales swim the fastest, and they use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language to communicate with one another. A pectoral slap may be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Hopping is how killer whales get a better view of their surroundings and coordinate with one another while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication used by both killer whales in the wild and, well, right here at SeaWorld. Killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder why they're the top of our ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Honey, stay there. Piper, stay there. Down on there.
Killer whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. will actually make their own waves to knock unsuspecting seals right off the floating ice.
Piper, you need to go. No.
No, put it on the seat.
Now you've just seen those waves Kalia made crashing right here in front of all of you. But you can't imagine the true power or the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, I have two new friends who have volunteered to help me show all of you the power of the waves. Come on down, guys. Alrighty, and it looks like you forgot your wetsuits today, so are you sure you really want to do this? Oh, you don't want to do it? Are you sure? Okay, you don't have to. Alright, let's go on, good friend. So we're going to take a seat right there. Other way. So we're going to sit on the box and we face this way. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. And here comes the wave. Great job. See, that wasn't too bad. You're all done. High five. There you go. Let's give a round of applause for our awesome volunteers. Oceans, it's no wonder killer whales have all different types of friends, including other whales.
Forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn how to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll often see killer whales interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Forcing is when a killer whale swims really fast to the surface of the water, breaking out just briefly. You'll often see them doing this when they're catching a ride in the wake of the boat, or even when they're surfing a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks in the wild when they can. We see our whales show similar behaviors every day, just like the whales do in British Columbia. You'll often see killer whales in the wild imitate one another. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Now, all this playful behavior does have a purpose. For example, a tail whip may be used in hunting to stun prey. However, today, I'm going to be looking at just might be stunning all of you. In fact, all 8 of our killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego actually take an active role in participating in their own health care. We train a variety of husband breeding behaviors here at SeaWorld. For example, asking them to present to their tail flips is helpful if you need to obtain a voluntary blood sample to monitor their overall health. Our whales will even slide up onto its tail so we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orchid doing in the video on the screen. We're even able to obtain breath samples from their locals to monitor their respiratory health. All because of relationships we've built every day here at SeaWorld. And now I would like to introduce all of you to 2 very special whales. Everybody, please put your hands together for Corky and Ikaika. Now these 2 are the best of friends, and they both hold some very special titles here at SeaWorld. Corky is our oldest whale at 59 years old. And her best buddy Ikaika over there is our largest whale at over 10,000 pounds. These 2 besties have inspired millions all around the world, and hopefully today, all of you as well. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play. All keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
What if another one?